Why is this important? This is important for many reasons, you guys. And it's kind of breaking news right now. It hasn't officially been announced by Shout Factory yet that I'm aware of. Just an Instagram post on Dawn of the Dis, which crazy. We we knew this was coming. So here's a little history. Why is this important for physical media? Why this specific movie? Why is this important? Well, let me give you a little history. Mike Flanagan. Most people know Mike Flanagan from all his Netflix stuff. Gerald's Game, How The Haunting of Hill House, Bly Manor. He did Doctor Sleep. He's a big Hollywood director. He's also a huge indie horror director. So in 2015, Mike Flanagan made this little horror movie, kind of in secret, with his wife, called Hush, a home invasion movie, which isn't something to call home about, but it's still a good movie, enjoyable movie. I am personally a huge home invasion fan. I think that is literally one of my favorite subgenres because it is simple. And if you can make a simple story like that interesting, it's good. But why is this specific thing important for physical media? Well, when Mike Flanagan sold this movie, it premiered at South. I don't know if it premiered at South by Southwest. It might have premiered in Toronto. It went to the film festivals, but it was acquired, I think, at South by Southwest in 2016 by Netflix. This is why it's important. Netflix bought the distribution rights, which means one thing: it's only going to streaming, right? So if Netflix buys it, it is only going to Netflix. Now, this is not a Netflix original movie because they keep all their original movies on there. But, and even if they're trash, like, or, a major controversy, House of Cards is still on Netflix, even though Kevin Spacey is beyond canceled right now. They still keep it. Stuff that gets horrible views and ratings, they still keep it. But why did they take off? A year ago, in 2023, Netflix removed Hush from its streaming service. And it was not available and still is not available on any other platform. It just, I think yesterday, yesterday or the day before, I think yesterday, it just premiered back on streaming. Shout Studios bought the rights back. I don't know who owned the rights. I don't know if Mike Flanagan owned the rights and he was trying to find the best deal for the film or anything, but Netflix took it off and it wasn't available anywhere. Most movies, digital, you can buy it on multiple platforms: Amazon, Apple, Vudu, Google. You can buy it basically anywhere. Your Xbox, your PlayStation. I don't know if PlayStation still does movies, actually. But you get what I'm saying. Hush has disappeared for a year. The only way to own it or to watch it within the past year is if you bought it bootleg, which was a huge market for this movie. I had it bootleg at one point, and then as soon as this got announced a few months ago, I threw it away. I was like, I'm going to own the 4K. I don't watch it every day, so it's fine. I'll wait. I'll get the official release. And as I said, at the time of this recording, it's not officially announced, but, it's coming. Mike Flanagan even said on his Instagram, big news, more things are coming. And what also surprised me about this is Dawn of the Disc said it's a 4-disc set. A 4-disc set for a little, I don't even know if it's 90 minutes, to be honest. Home invasion movie with very little dialogue. Part of me thinks there's going to be a director's cut. There's going to be would it be a theatrical cut or like a festival? I wonder if we get the festival cut. I wonder if there's a festival cut, and this is all predictions. I don't know. I'm trying to think 4 discs. It would make sense that there's 2 4Ks and 2 Blu-rays. A regular cut 4K and Blu-ray and a director's cut 4K Blu-ray. That's the only thing that really makes sense to me. But I wonder if we get a festival cut. And I'm saying this because Blair Witch, Second Sight is releasing a festival cut of the Blair Witch Project. Because the version we saw in theaters was changed once it got picked up and everything. Well, not changed too much, but they added. Same with what was that other movie? Paranormal Activity. The festival version was was a little bit different. So I wonder if there's a little bit different version before Netflix released it. I don't know. Hopefully we'll find out in a day or two or a month or two. Shout hasn't really released their November or December announcements yet. But I will say, like, this artwork, I love it. Like, I really do. I think it's really good. The bootleg artwork, it's just been crap, to be honest. But this is really good artwork, and I'm stoked for this. This is pre-ordered day one, and I encourage you also to support this filmmaker. Support this movie, just because there are so many movies that Netflix owns that we'll never get on physical media. And one of the things I want to get back to, the important aspect of it, is owning the rights to your own film. I don't know who owns the rights to this. I don't know if Mike Flanagan owns the rights to this. But as a filmmaker who has, gone through distribution houses and got all the bad deals you can get, like, I self-distributed this and everything. And I know how shitty the deals are, how crazy they are. And so the reason it probably took so long is because I bet Mike was just shopping around trying to get the best thing for the film. And I respect the hell out of that. And I will be there day one to support it. When it comes to licensings, like, it's like this with distribution too. Like, Netflix, it's why streaming is not a sustainable thing to me personally, just because movies bounce around. And if you have streaming, you know this. Your favorite movie is on Netflix. It gets taken off. And then it's on Hulu, but you're like, I don't have Hulu. Do I got to get another streaming service to get Hulu? And then, 3 or 4 years later, it's on Peacock or something, or it comes back to Netflix a couple years later. Licenses rotate. The problem with this was the license didn't rotate. Netflix bought it, chokehold on it. Now, they had it for a number of years, a respectable amount of years. From 2016 is when it premiered to 2023. That's like 7 years. It's a pretty good run. Like, most distribution deals, even for physical media that I've dealt with, are like 3 to 7 years. Some people went 25 years. That's don't take that deal. But this just gets me stoked. I saw the news. I had to sit down in the chair, totally unscripted. Just say that as a filmmaker, I am excited. As a fan of this movie, I am excited, and just wanted to talk about the importance of it. Because if this sells well, who knows? What else we may get. I don't know. It's cool. It's good news for filmmakers, and it's good news for us collectors, that this movie is not just coming to streaming. That we don't have to be like, oh, now we can get a better bootleg version of it or something, that we don't have to resort, counterfeit, pirate, whatever word you want to use. We don't have to do that anymore with this movie. That we will have a physical copy in our hands soon. Now, like I said, this is just, as of right now of this recording, it's just rumors, it's just artwork. We've seen this before. What was another movie that was just announced last year that got everybody excited? There was a pre-order on Amazon, and then it completely disappeared. The Faculty. We could get another Faculty, but based off Flanagan's tweet, I doubt that. I really doubt that. Robert Rodriguez never came out and was like, no, it's coming, guys. No. this director is letting us know. So I do believe this is real, and I don't know if it's coming soon. I don't know. I don't think it's like a this Halloween thing. Definitely not this Halloween. But I think just the hint of it or the tease of it is exciting. And I'm stoked as fuck for it.